way. I feel like celebrating. Oh, it's you. What are you so happy about?
Yeah, that's me again, Zuzha here, and hello on my channel. I show you what we will celebrate today. Look.
You're a good egg.
Oh, you are so kind. Thank you very much. One of the big YouTubers told that whatever happens in our life is nice to celebrate the milestones. And in my life, opening a completely new channel or starting a completely new channel and having my first subscriber is a huge thing. So first thing first, I don't know who you are, my dear first subscriber. Thank you very much for being brave and thank you very much for subscribing for my channel. Why I'm saying you are brave, because look, at the end of the day, for example, when we're going through the market and you see that lots of people are there and maybe they are buying something super good or super cheap, or there is definitely something I want as well. And we all goes towards a place where already lots of people. But if you see a store and not too many people queuing, and we try not to even catch the eye contact with the seller because I don't know why no people are not getting there, but I don't want to be there either. So when you are going into this stall first time as a first person, it means you are very open-minded, you are very brave. So thank you very much for you, and yes, thank you very much for everyone who planning to subscribe or will subscribe in the future into this channel. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm doing this because I love to do this. That is very nice to understand that I'm not just talking to the camera, basically to myself, but what I pick, I want to talk about, and how I present is interesting for other people as well. It's nice to know. So, thank you very much.
How did you do it?
This is exactly what I would like to talk about in this video. Basically my journey before the first subscriber and after this first subscriber, because I changed lots of things, a lot. I started to apply what I was learning from other YouTube channel makers, and guess what? It worked. On my first week uploaded 4 videos, on the second week uploaded 3 videos and no subscriber, which was okay.
What?
Yes, it was okay, because my first goal was to start at all. But when I started, after I reached the point when I understand that now is time for the next step. So I see really clearly that I have only 2 options: change something or change something. The only problem was I had no idea that what and how. So I had a week when I didn't really touch my camera. I just listening YouTube videos and, you know, just hanging around. And one day it was very interesting, and really life can change in a second. I was doing some exercise. And I was listening my favorite tarot reader, and honestly I didn't really hear what she was talking about, but there was one word, my brain just opened up and heard the word, and I thought, wow, this is it. And the idea arrived. Here are the 5 changes I made which led me to my first subscriber. Knowing my niche, my audience. Honestly, I'm guilty, because I knew it is important, but I had such a huge resistance against it. I just felt that I have to be sitting in a very small box. I just wanted to talk about things. I just wanted to be free, just express myself, and it is a fair point. And honestly, I can do, and everyone can do, but I shouldn't expect that anyone would be interested, as long as my personality is not so interesting, like, for example, Sam Sulek or Shulek, who is just sitting down, having his breakfast, talking about things, and thousands of people are listening. And actually, one of them I was watching, and I realized, Jesus, I'm watching this guy since half an hour, and I don't know why. Anyway, I had the realization, as long as I'm not Sam Sulek, I have to provide some value for you guys who are watching. But I didn't know what And I'm sorry, I had no idea who is sitting on the other side.
Who are you really?
Yes, I needed to find my audience. I needed to meet my audience. And honestly, when I started to be able to visualize her, see her, that was a game changer.
But how?
Because first, if I know someone, I know what interests this person. If I know the other person, I know what kind of language can I use which this other person understands and appreciates. The most important thing is really weird. Actually, it really surprised me that I started to feel that I am responsible for this person. So I'm not just creating YouTube videos because I want to create YouTube videos. I started to create YouTube videos because I knew that she might need my advice. So I have to be here. I have to talk to her. And as I met her, I immediately knew what is my niche. I immediately changed the name of my channel. Long story short, I have to admit, the niche is important. The second thing I changed is the thumbnail. Yes, I had a huge resistance. I thought I can oversmart the biggest YouTuber in this universe, and though Mr. Beast, he is always talking about the importance of the thumbnails. He says sometimes that yes, I'm creating the thumbnail before the video, but I was thinking, now I've seen channels which they have thousands and viewers and subscribers and the thumbnail is just shit. Yes, I'm sure that if the content is really good, then that will go through the thumbnail and people will feel it. I was really just like a wife who is expecting the husband to read her mind.
What's your problem?
Nothing.
I wanted my audience to discover my excellence. Even not communicating it. Now I understand it didn't work. I have to communicate clearly, and the thumbnail, the title is one of the tools to communicate what we want to say. So the changes overall I made, the first thing, I made it more simple, more easy to understand the eye, because at the end of the day when you are scrolling, it has to be very easily and very quickly readable and understandable. And the second thing is, I made my face a little bit bigger on the thumbnail with the expression I would like the audience to feel as they are going through the video. I use just 1 or 2 words, not like a little novel, because again, exactly the same reason, very easy to grab, very easy to read. The title will give a little bit more information what is behind of these words, so it doesn't have to be, so the thumbnail doesn't have to be overcrowded. It's basically just a hook, and the title is the thread, and the fish what we will eat at the end of the day is the video itself. I'm not using lots of graphics and small figures in the background. I try to keep the background nice and neat and safe, and maybe a little bit blurry if there is something which can be distracting, because what is in the front, that's the main focus. Kind of an overall advice that less is more. And when I create the thumbnail, I try to change my head and I try to watch it with the eye of the viewer, and I ask the question myself, would I click on it? And actually it's a very good idea to sleep on it and the next day see it again. And next day sometimes it seems that the best idea today, tomorrow will be just like, what? Really? So yeah, it's nice to sleep on it at least one night. And here is where I would like to refer back to my previous video, when I was super happy that, wow, YouTube published a new tool for YouTube makers, when you can create more thumbnails and you post all of the 3, and the system, the algorithm, I don't know who, will help you to decide that which thumbnail is the most successful. And last night I was thinking, wow, this is my thumbnail. Let's use this tool, it's so amazing. And last night when I uploaded my next video, I added 3 thumbnails because I cannot make my decision. And guess what?
What?
This was the first video which just popped into my face when I opened YouTube next morning. I really felt that the spirit of the YouTube is talking to me. I summarize what they are talking about. Look at this.
So will this work for very small creators? I don't think so.
The tool doesn't even work. I've been running these tests and it's not working.
I hate the idea of creators like yourselves wasting time on something that's not actually going to improve your channel. There's a lot of people who don't realize that the thumbnail tester is not working. And the second way you can use this tool at this point is to honestly just not use it at all. It's not working. Let other creators know about this so that they aren't wasting their time doing something that's not actually going to help them.
So well, I have to make my own decisions.
Anyway.
No, I'm not going anyway yet. I still have 3 points to talk about. So the next one, I've changed the overall look of the whole video. I wanted the videos to look a little bit better, a little bit more presentable, so was playing a little bit more with DaVinci, with the coloring. Now I added a little bit of tinting, a little bit of atmosphere, a little bit. I like when it has a little bit of filmy vibe. And as you see, my background is changed, is a little bit more clear, a little bit less crowded. Added a little extra light behind me, so it brings a little extra dimension to the picture. It's not just super flat, the whole thing. And I try to be a little bit more presentable as much as I can. The fourth point is better edit. Originally, my plan was to make these videos completely edit-free, but because I'm adding the sound in an editing program to the video, because the quality my phone records the sound is really low quality. So at the end of the day, it happened that I went a little bit deeper into this editing rabbit hole, and I have to admit that I still enjoy a lot. Mainly because recently I found Source's website where you can find free videos and music and pictures. In the next video I will share all of these sources I found, and if you don't want to miss the video, then you can press the subscribe button. Yes, and you will know the secret. Next point is mindset. Yeah, I have to admit I changed my mind around this whole video making process, and I started to think about like it is a job which I do every day consistently, and it's not a question that I'm in a mood or not. I just do it. One day I do some research, next day I search some pictures, or just finding some idea, or just watching YouTube videos and learning things and trying out. And of course I have to produce some videos. Have you ever heard of the name of Ed Fisher? This story is mind-blowing, mind-blowing. Look, he was a diver, and in 1985 he discovered a bounty which sunk in 1622. It has lots of gold and silver and jewelries on it. And he heard about it and he was dreaming about it. He didn't find anything for 16 years. Can you imagine 16 years? And it's one thing that he had to believe in this first. Second, he had to convince people to give him money to support him to do the work to discovering where is the gold. Third thing, and he still didn't give up after all of these things. There was an accident, and in this accident his son died. And can you imagine? Actually, I have goosebumps. And this guy didn't give up for 16 years. So you know what? I was thinking, Jesus, I'm posting 1 or 2 YouTube videos and people are not watching and I want to give up. No, I have to just do the work consistently and be better and better and better. And my only aim is to create better and better YouTube videos. And that's actually my life experience. If you do something in a consistent pace and you're getting better and better and better, at one point you will reach the point when it's kind of the tipping point, when you reach the level of your excellence. You will be the vegetable stand where everyone goes there.
What?
So dear you who's still with me and watching, it seems you want to learn as well and you want to understand as well. My aim is exactly the same, and whatever I learn, I'm happy to share with you. Let's do it together. I hope it was useful. For sure. If you have anything to add which you think it helps others and me to be better, please add into the comment section. Thank you for your attention, and after liking, subscribing,
You can leave now.
see you in the next one. Adios.